Society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one. 6 meal, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will. Got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Tackle made by Ambry Thomas. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here we go. Right.
They run with Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here we go, son.
They go play action with Fields. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. Now he'll air one out. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. You good? Go.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tackle made by Ambry Thomas.
Go.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots 43-yard line.
Play action now for Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go, side. Side.
Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game. First and 10. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his second touchdown of the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he works his way through an opening. A pass. Nice run for 8 on that one. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Here we go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Throwing on second down. May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Got his man at the 6. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an arc to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Third and goal. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Ken. Sit high.
Fields. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Fields to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Stearns. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready up. 19 tight.
They'll go play action with May. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. Here's May. To the sideline. He's got it. The official says, yes, the feet are in. And they convert on 4th down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Hey, Cam. Don't jump. Ready? Track.
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Fields now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read in this case.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers get back in it. It is 21-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's May. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose a grounded pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
So second down, and they'll run it. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ambry Thomas. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New England. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Patriots add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yep. Here we go, son. All right.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second down, it's Fields. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Can't. EQ. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll come up here first and 10.
EQ. Right.
Now Fields. That's complete to Baker. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Fields now on second down. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a give up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Easy.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here we go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jevon Holland.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Patriots are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, it's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So we saw in the 1st half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's Warren. Finds an alley to the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A 46-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
May to throw on second down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season.
Makes the score Patriots 35, Steelers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, 5:51. Here we go. Good. Go.
It's first down, and they'll run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Side. Side.
Here's a run going left, and he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
10, 11.
It's a gain of 6.
Play action now for Fields. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards. To throw on first down is May. That is caught. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New England. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Alpha. Here we go.
Up the middle they go. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Tackle made by Ambry Thomas. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Right.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They motion the slot man left. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now a run on 1st down. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
To throw again is May. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now give on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Tonight.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Come on. 60 bison.
From out of the gun, here's May. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
18, pioneer. 18, rebel. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Go.
On play action, here's May. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. May gonna look to throw. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Patriots first down.
19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. Tight. Bravo 80. Curve 19. Check go.
May to throw again. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Throwing on second down. May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 30. First down, New England.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On first and 10, here's May. That is caught. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, Patriots. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Sly now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Patriots stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
You got a
Second down. It's Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go, son.
Fields to throw for it. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They go play action with Fields. That one knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle. He will have a Steelers 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
575. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Here we go. Sit high.
Throwing is Fields. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here we go. One final play. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They're able to erase the memories